Union Jack on my back like armor. Brick lane brawler, cold like lager. Teeth like Garfield, grin all jagged. Spit barbed wire, tongue all hammered. Great day grit in my blood that drizzle. Pub fight stories in each old chisel. Bell goes off, that blood force gospel. Snap like a clothesline folded. Hostile, wiggers, boozer. Hear that mama when I step through. All the real chicken, they know what I'm here to do. Bang, boozer. Every forward, every score is true. Bring the back back.
Hello, and yes, that is why I'm going to do the game very quickly. I am the one, the only, none other than you. Come on, UK's finest, Ricky J. This is, of course, the People's Wrestling Channel, and this is the Great American Bash 2026 preview and watch along. If you want to come and watch, let me know. Do like, share, subscribe for more. I mean, many views and ads onto this. I'm going to get right into the preview. So we're going to have Charlotte Hill going one-on-one against Tristan Angels. Dark State members at war with Dio Lennox and Shaquan Sugars. Ariana Grace looks to Russell Ware, the Women's Speed Championship from Ren Sinclair. The Women's North American Championship tends to looks to become a two-time champion and take it away from Zoria. Lola Vice and Kendall Gray will go out there and take each other on for the Women's NXT Women's Dynamite Championship. I'm actually kicking things off with for the Men's NXT Championship, Challenger Naraku, Challenger Naraku, champion Tony D'Angelo. So yes, I'll sit. So let me make it official here. So it is. It is. Give me 1 second. 1 second. It is. Oh God. Just about to see this.
We knew coming in that this was a veteran who has consistently won championships at the very top level.
Tony D'Angelo versus Naraku for the Men's NXT Championship. Who you got? Throughout this, as always, we're very time the people snack time. There's later on a few snacks. Which the ones that he felt in this room will crack up the people's window like Glister Jensen to score weather throughout. And you already know it, the big dog, the road dog, the people preacher JYD dog, GTSing. When I go blown up the people take them off the wall, it goes to the people's side exit, it stayed left, and we'll take the people's P breaks and then the structure wave to Drosy. We put the people's head onto people's pillow. Doing all that GTS, I'm going to take 2 minutes to myself, collect my thoughts, be back on like a rumble, integrated with my presence. So very quickly all that again. So throughout this, not be very time that people snack time, they'll live around on a few snacks. The war of these already fell in this room, so across over the people's window like Glister Jensen, so it's called something called weather through. And when you do them, go ahead and do this. When I get a little blown up, or my picture take a bump off the people's wall, it goes to the people's side, exit stage left. Taking the people's breather, sends them touch away, to jump to Drosy, taking the people's pee break. They've been back like a rumble, integrated with my presence. So, who goes away when they win a chicken dinner, head held on their face, you know, when they share the purse, or is in victory? Victory is also glorious. And usually I would ask, how do we kick off the evening? Would be someone on the stick, on the week, and their feelings felt the worst known, and the conversation, a convo by natter, a chatter. getting on the microphone, wanting words, getting into doing those ropes in the zero circle, doing the thing on the cameras, putting the map on wrestling action. But we know we're taking things off. So who puts a tick in the wing on tonight, or goes away new champion, or still champion? Who was away with the momentum on their side in full control, standing tall as Tony D. Within no time, he's made these gentlemen getting rocking and rolling. Tony D spearing down on the floor. So the soft side on the outside. Tony D spearing Naraku through the kind of stand. Tony D tossed back. Naraku tossed back in.
I'll tell you right now, Tony D is out of the blocks hole for 2 reasons.
Do, as always, show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement in the digital below. To get people catch out 3 shoutouts, I need to be listening channel Hall of Fame. Yes, people catch out 3 shoutouts, and I need to be listening channel Hall of Fame. Your friend jealous of me, we went after you down Mill Road Boulevard. Giovanni Graff, any to SmackDown Hotel. You can ask you, where do you get that t-shirt? And you can tell it Protein Tees, Goldman's one. Show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement. Also, if you come to the best there is, the best it was, the best will be, best in the world, top notch, be one out. You want to be the 2, you want to be the 1, then you come to the right one. The right watch on that makes you feel about the J, Bron, Jar, Ronnie, Rudy, Pook, and the ass ones. Makes you feel like it's WrestleMania 42 vibes. Make you feel like the final boss, the real main event of the show, the real main event of the evening. Making you feel like it's WrestleMania 42 all over again. And I mean, if you get those J, Bron, Jar, Ronnie, Rudy, Pook, and the ass watch on going down and happening. Also, guys, go and check out our EW Ray Dog is Dream Wrestling online. Ethan Company. Spots are open. You want in, and you let me know, let Billy know. Speaking of Billy, go and check out Pro Wrestling Tees. Check out on our EW. Should you buy shirt, the money for the cancer t-shirt goes to a cancer charity. Also, our OW Reality Wrestling Booker T's coming in, where Billy is a referee and training wrestler. If you see him in action or calling it, go and check out Forbidden Podcast. Also, Nick, the co-host, was on the People's Wrestling Podcast. We'll probably be in a future episode, and vice versa. I was on his. We'll probably be in a future episode of his. We go ahead and take a sip of the People's Water. We see what is making we see here on the People's Wrestling channel. Don't you do the commentary with the in-ring announcements? Yes, you've got Vic Jordan. Yes, you've got Wade Barrett. We've got you yourself the one. The only bring the Simon Energy UK fan is Ricky J. I will turn the volume to 11 when I need to do. We go ahead and take a sip of this. Let me take my very expensive jacket off. It is time for that. And never ever forget that I am the man with the gold, the title, the strap, the title. I am your reigning, deathling, superior, supreme, prestigious, better than them all, never gonna lose, REW champion. And total buffering here. Not really good. This is Netflix. Netflix sorted out. But my Michelin star chef here, as always. I've got my spring water, my sushi. My limo waiting outside, ready to take me to the club. Those hot ladies give me one of those special massages. So do you got share, like, subscribe, get to the main milestone. Oh, 5:30. Do sound off. Do get your comments in, your predictions, and your questions you've got in there. When you promote your show, your channel, your podcast, go ahead and get it up on screen. Of course, when we hit the break, the minutes, we hit the break, the amateur, the interval, the ad Ron Wild Brother. Yes, Ron Wild Brother. Put myself, get myself in, get myself over. And the clock in the right hand corner comes on, but Naraku has taken things over here. I'm still absolutely boiling. And now the sound has gone out. Ugh.
Whether you're watching around the world, a big senton from the challenger.
Big senton by the challenger. The metal here to shine it up. Remind Billy what he's never gonna get.
Beating Mason Rook, who you know is watching very closely right now to this championship match as a submission locked in.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Mason Rook felt rather aggrieved at how his matchup with Naraku ended, unsurprisingly so. I'm sure he's waiting in the wings for another opportunity at the NXT Gold down the line, but right now it is all about Naraku, who's completely dominating Tony D.
D'Angelo right now trying to get to that bottom rope. Naraku realizing it and is dragging the champion back out, trying to reset. D'Angelo was sidestep for a moment, and now maybe, just maybe, he can turn things around in this match, and is turning the tables.
I mean, what a way to secure this championship, but Tony D getting a tap out here. This would be a miracle if he can pull it off.
Referee in great position right now, looking in, watching everything that's going on. Will Naraku tap out?
Tony D looking in, hooking in the submission. Naraku tap out, give up, or sorry, skip there. Tap out, give up, or some. Naraku fighting out, big suplex, planting. Tony D, but can Tony D turn around and get back into this one? 1, 2. Tony D kicking out, rolling. Getting the shoulder up, getting that shoulder out.
The fact that Naraku is clearly not going to pull any punches, he's going to take every advantage he can get to win the gold and apply to just one more way to stack the deck in the favor of Naraku.
I know this match is wearing on, and Wade, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Have you ever competed with burns on your body? Come on.
Burns on my body, I would be straight to the hospital. I would not be in ring competing, but then Tony D is a much different fighter than I ever was.
NXT title on the line. Naraku, who arrived from Japan on April 28th, immediately confronted that man.
I do need to top up the people's water bottle here. Keep myself hydrated.
D'Angelo put through the barricade. There was earlier Naraku going through the perch to
Tony D getting tossed back in. Naraku now. Tony D up to a vertical stand, planting. Naraku planting him. Tony D kicking out once again.
And Naraku frustration started to boil over because Tony D is simply too resistant to it despite this overwhelming abuse.
This was moments ago. Naraku fighting his way free. The official did not see what was going on, and it was just a nasty, gnarling landing for the champion as the challenger back in control. Naraku came to NXT for the championship. He knows the prestige. Think about the new King of the Ring, Oba Femi, former champion. A title held by Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And congratulations to Zayn, the new undisputed WWE champion.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he has to say this Friday on SmackDown. But right now, we got championship business before our eyes.
Sliding through. D'Angelo looking for a power bomb. And Tony D'Angelo, the only Grand Slam champion in NXT history, got all of this. Look at the body of the challenger. Bounce off the mat.
Yeah, these are two big dudes. A little extra stank on that powerbomb from Tony.
With a powerbomb from Tony D.
Blue collar toughness personified from Tony D.
NXT Universe trying to rally. Tony D'Angelo right now, a win tonight would remain unbeaten at this event. Starting to challenge Booker T for Mr. Great American Bash. But he's in there with Naraku, continuing to swing away. A hard-hitting striker, loves to target a limb. We know Tony D'Angelo's
bombs are being dropped on his house of the Great American Bash. Ball been going back and forth, back and forth. Tony D not giving up here. Big clothesline.
He's not going to go down without a fight.
Absolute mauling he is delivering in return to Naraku now, who thought he'd be home and dry at this point, but Tony D just a step ahead, tapping into that second win.
A couple of German suplexes from D'Angelo, who again is starting to feel the energy from the NXT Universe.
I mean, what's the story of Tony D being from day one at NXT? Scratching power slam!
Power slam by Tony D. Oh, Naraku kicking out.
Was close.
Yeah, this is Tony D saying NXT is my house. You want to take my title? You take it the old-fashioned way.
Looking for Dana Wright's counter by Naraku. Offers his own German suplex, but D'Angelo's up. The champion's on his feet, and he has the challenger. Devin, 2 rights. D'Angelo survives.
Dead to rights, and still your men's NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo.
NXT Universe on their feet. Barrett, what a way to kick off this year's Great American Bash.
Absolutely stunning stuff from Tony D, who had absolutely no right retaining in this condition against this challenger, but pure power, pure bloody mindedness from Tony D, a refusal to stay down, a refusal to bow to constant pressure and abuse. And even just overwhelmingly, no, not tonight, Naraku. This is my night, and I'm about to prove it.
Tony D'Angelo, always with a chip on his shoulder as he climbs another mountain here on NXT. And Tony leaves tonight, still with gold around his waist. Now the question is, who's going to leave tonight? Women's North American champion.
Next, your next matchup, your next contest is.
And now look at us. We work free. We stood on our line and we had to call ourselves champions.
Is give me 1 second here, 1 second.
But of course,
Is Zarya versus Tatum Paxley for the Women's North American Championship. Who you got?
never meant to be played with. You, like everyone else, can't let me enjoy my success. You had to cost me my tag match and embarrass me in my first match as champion. Tatum, I don't think you get attached to people or objects. You are addicted to pain. So I'm going to take a page out of your own book. I'm going to give you your rematch.
Let me take a quick breather here, a quick breather.
So I can beat you again, and then you can revel in that pain forever. Zarya, if you know me so well like you think you do, you should know I don't like it when people take what doesn't belong to them.
Paxley is done playing games. Hell was unleashed.
And at the Great American Bash, I make sure I get back my Women's North American Championship.
Who leaves tonight with the title? Did Tatum Paxley regain the gold? Oh, Zarya continue to scorch the NXT landscape. NXT Women's North American Championship live next on the Great American Bash.
So we are going to do a commercial break. You guys know what that means. You should know what it means by now, should I say? And it does mean this. All right, Protein T's going with one, Protein T's going with one. Let me hot tag this in. Hey, right, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. I don't want to hug like Billy. Yes, a hug like Billy.
Trip down memory lane. A little note for you, Barrett. First superstar to win any title at this event, Dusty Rhodes in 1985. Can Tatum Paxley put gold around her waist once again? And have you seen the growth inside Paxley? When you left us, I'm just going to throw it out there. Tatum was just starting to arrive, starting to find her footing. She was with Ivy Nile, if you remember.
Yeah, I mean, the growth of Tatum Paxley has been incredibly impressive from an athlete who had to cross over into the our world of sports entertainment. That growth has been non-stop, and she's really been peaking these past several months here at NXT. And that growth for the best, for those future Hall of Famers, it never stops.
Coming into the ring tonight, ready to roll the dice and become champion once more. Has the champion finally gotten out of the
Breather had, and here comes Zori making a big right entrance, ready to take on Tatum Paxley.
Shadow. And I'll tell you right now, Sol Ruka obviously spectacular, and she's going on to great things on Raw and SmackDown. But sometimes the spectacular catches the eye, but the powerhouse, that ceiling is so much higher.
This is the second of 5 championship matches tonight here live at the Great American Bash. The first WWE Premium Live event ever on broadcast television as we get ready to go up to our ring announcer, the one and only, Mike Brennan. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley. And her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia, she is.
So who you got with these one, guys? Let me know. Let me hear you do sound off.
There has been only one women's North American champion to fail to defend the title at least once. Paxley wants to add Zarya to that list.
And guys, do make sure to go and check out REW Radio Extreme Wrestling online EDF company. Spots are open. You want in, you let me know, or let Billy know. If you're going to Billy, go and check out Protein Tees. Get a shout out on REW should you buy a shirt, and the money for the cancer t-shirt goes with cancer charity. Also, our OW Reality Wrestling Booker Tees company. We believe he's a referee and training wrestler, so go ahead and grab a ticket. As the bell is standing much of the way, here we go. Let's go here. Jim Paxley wasting no time. Sorry, he's trying to put her away quickly with a big clothesline. He's doing early on, getting rocket. Rolling.
Early stages of this matchup, Baird. Who is feeling
Zarya taking the offense. The fight to Tatum. Big boots. German suplex from Zarya to Tatum.
As a top tier star in NXT, and to win that gold and instantly lose it would crush the confidence and momentum. Make yourself look like a flash in the pan. That's not what you want this one.
Paxley trying to get back in here as the NXT Universe
Sam Paxley being tossed by Zarya.
All those here in the NXT Universe.
Well, she's an underdog, isn't she? She's somebody that people just simply didn't for a long time believe could compete at the top level. But then she went out, won gold.
Zarya now the
champion took on all comers until she met
elbows into the midsection of Tatum, and Tatum go to the almost went to the top, the third roll. Right districts. And charging in. Cross body. Tim is going to fight to Zarya. Oh, Tatum landing on her feet. Into a clothesline. Oh, big headbutt by Zarya.
Two-time women's North American champion.
Tim rolling to the floor, so the soft side outside. Laid across the ring, from the high top of the ring, of course. Zarya, what is she thinking? What is on her mind?
Came in here with big designs on regaining that North American championship. It's starting to look pretty damn bleak.
For a moment, is hanging out. Oh, just pulled the apron.
Tim pulled the ring apron. Oh,
damn, it's effective. Big super
trapping Tatum. Sorry, trapping Zarya. Tatum with a big super kick. Hit to perfection. Round the bottom, round the chin of Zarya. And then I step up Enziguri.
What an Enziguri. As Paxley realizes she's got to break the count. Only way to win the championship. Pinfall submission inside the ring. Oh, Zarya might have just saved herself for a little bit longer in this match.
Zarya trying to save herself in this one.
And rising out of the ashes. Paxley right back at it. And no!
Oh, Zarya planting Tatum on the outside. On the floor. Zarya screaming she's never going to lose a title, as this one will continue. We'll fall on Nasla here and continue. So we may have gone to a commercial break because it's portion of the episode to show the
championship hanging in the balance.
As you will slow down even gradual halt, but it is continuing here.
Saw Zarya dropping Tatum Paxley the way she did. I don't know how Paxley can fight back in this match.
Well, you're calling it fighting back. It was a wild swing at Zarya and immediately shot down with one blow. And right now, this is starting to look like a mugging. Referee keeping a close eye on things, but Paxley looks completely spent.
You can say that again as Zarya back in the ring, hooking the leg, and challenger once again kicking out. Booker's always talked about potential. That's been the buzzword he's used on Tuesdays. Is Zarya starting to achieve version?
Zarya tossing Tatum across the ring. He wet that my hair. The people's hair. I'll be back ready to call this one back on your people's screens momentarily. Don't forget, you've got a unique style of Vic Joseph and Barrett, but don't forget, you
potential.
So don't forget, you've got your Weber and Vic Joseph in commentary. Don't forget, you need yourself the one, the Olympian League champion energy of UK's finest, Ricky J. As Tim tries to stay in this.
But slamming that door shut is Zarya. Cover. Able to kick out. NXT Universe right now, fever pitch, fired up. They have been all afternoon and thus far here at the Great American Bash. I mean, everyone was lined up outside. They were grilling hot dogs. The tailgate was firing up. Former NXT champion, Grand Slam champion, Universal champion Kevin Owens was here.
Even a big thunderstorm could not dampen the spirits. Thankfully, the skies have cleared. Those dark clouds are now existing right over the career of Tatum Paxley.
I know Zarya right now, not even breathing heavy, Barrett. It just tossed another human body. Like it was absolutely nothing. What did you say earlier? Power personified?
Well, it's exactly what Zarya is. Complete destruction of an opponent here from pretty much the word go. But hats off to Paxley. She is gamely trying her best to hang in there. Simply no quit in that superstar's mind.
Now another submission locked in and a little insult to injury from Zarya to Paxley. And will Paxley tap out? There's nowhere for Paxley to go. I haven't seen Tatum even try to get out of this hold. And I go back to what happened moments ago when Zarya dropped Tatum right there on the outside.
And give me 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Somehow fighting out is Tatum Paxley. And right, this woman off at your peril. This is the kind of grit and fortitude that took her to the championship in the first place, Nick.
Tatum trying to break herself free because hanging in the balance is the NXT Women's North American title.
Oh, give me another second. A picture keeps falling off. Give me 1 second here.
Back into this matchup, it has been all Zarya over the last few minutes, who really has scorched the landscape of this brand in recent months. And as we're getting the deep waters of this matchup, we're starting to see what Tatum Paxley is made of. And I come back to what I asked you earlier about who has more pressure. Truly, who may be intimidating?
Coming through here. I wonder who this is. Is it that American coward? The yellow streak running down his back, the piss running down his leg. Billy Ray Dog. But Gregor's saying, "Hello, mate. What's up? How are you? What's the news, mates? The news for what?"
But now rallying with a couple of strong knee strikes right to the temple. Trying to knock Zarya off balance.
You got coming up to the high district. Oh, Tatum Paxley taking advantage of that. Zarya is smashed into the steel post. Not looking to hit the pay window, get the job done, get it done here. It's a 1,005 another day. Crossbody by Tatum Paxley from the top. And Gregor getting involved in my storyline. The yellow belly's not here. Am I going to kick him with the Sundown Chant? That is right. Yes. I'm going to show him that the British is better and England rules. I mean, nice to see you getting involved. But Zarya we're going to superplex Tatum Paxley going to superplex Zarya.
Both these women up top. Paxley looking for the exclamation point. Suplex floated right over, right up.
Tatum.
Looking for pinpoint precision.
Speed by Zarya.
With a massive spear.
Oh man, this might well have snuffed out.
I was seeing it. It was a good show. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. That may or may not be my show of the week. You will have to, of course, stay tuned to see what my show of the week is. That, of course, the show of the match of the week and show of the week will be coming after Great American Bash. So we've got that to do also.
Championship matches. I go back to earlier in the matchup. Remember, Zarya dropping all her weight onto Tatum's body on the outside. A senton as well. Another.
You got Zarya and Tatum dropping bombs in the hit house of the Great American Bash, going back and forth, back and forth.
We don't know about. She might have
Tatum now in control.
If there's a rib injury.
No doubt about it. Gritty right now. You talk about that midsection, but that was right on the point of the jaw, and that is a KO in everyone's money.
Going back to TNA, 3 new champions were crowned. If you didn't watch it, well, give me a thumbs up or something if you want to tell you the results. You're going to watch it later today. I don't know if we're kind of spoiling it for you. Give me your thumbs up or something. I'll let you know the results should you want to know. But both women now on the top row. Coming along to the back. Oh, sorry in the Tree of War. So yeah, Gregor's saying a thumbs up. So to 3 new champions crowned. Xia Brookside, your new knockout champion. Hardy win the tag team gold again. And Nick Nemeth won the TNA championship. It looks like Matt Santana is playing his way to WWE, I would imagine.
We talk about turning points of a matchup. Right there right now, Barry.
And you had Uhaa Nation. Well, okay, the former Apollo Crews. Uhaa Nation is now known as his former indie name. He's now in TNA.
Get connected, showcase that strength against Zarya. Maybe looking
Zarya hoists Tatum Paxley up. Oh, big powerbomb on the out to the floor, the soft side on the outside. Tatum Paxley taking things over here. And Gregor asking his Matt Santana going to NXT. Probably. It looks like that's probably where he's ending up. I think WWE do want him. And apparently he hasn't signed a new contract with TNA. So I would imagine he's on his way to WWE.
That title means so much to Tatum. She's so close to winning it back. How the hell is
Zarya got her hands, Tatum with her hands on the title. Zarya trying to clock her with it, but Tatum takes her out.
Earlier, when she caught a spear, and instead this time, cemetery drive. Paxley now, getting the champion back into the ring.
And Gregor saying TNA losing talent. Yeah, not good. Cemetery drive 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, kick out by Zarya. I thought Tatum was winning it back. I think Tatum's on her way up to the main roster after this, I would imagine, but I don't know. Well, see, that's why WWE have done this partnership with TNA, just to cherry pick who they want. Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, Matt Santana. I think they've got their eyes on Leon Slater. That's probably why the Hardys won the tag team title to stop them going back to WWE. I think if they lose the Hardy, TNA loses the Hardy, they're big names to lose. But Dory goes to the F5, roll through. 1, 2. Another spear by Zarya into the F5. Ah. 1, 2, finish. No.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh man, this is entirely new territory. Not only for the two in the ring, but all of us.
Look at Paxley. Tatum is laughing. Sorry though.
And are you watching Great American Bash, Gregor? If so, what did you think of the first match? As Zarya coming low to the back of Tatum. Stomp. Now another F5.
I mean, this is a carcass now.
Like a rag doll suffering a
1, 2, 3, and his joiner is still women's North American champion Zarya. Would imagine 10 packs is on her way up to the main roster. Where am I watching it on? For me, it's on Netflix. For you, it will probably be the CW. For you, yeah, I'm at Netflix. I'm watching it on. For you, it'll be the CW. Will it not? I think.
Both these women rose to the occasion of this premium live event rose to the occasion of this championship matchup. And Barrett, it was right hook after right hook, knockout blow after knockout blow. That was the second cemetery drop.
Well, we talked at the top of the show how the talent, the superstars of NXT were looking to step up in this new era. Well, these are two women right here who have done exactly that tonight. In one of the most brutal matches.
Billy's still not turned up.
Imagine. Absolutely stunning stuff.
And guys, just like Gregor has, need to get your comments in there at 619 or at 316. What? 2026, number 6, way at 6. 2026, number 6, way at 6. And the NXT Universe, I'll get to that coming in a second, but the NXT Universe and the tailgate party, all partying.
Nature is going to be able to stop.
And of course, get your rating in. You can do what I'm going to do, which is said and done and dusted, into the record books, or get it in whenever you like. The series should be on Netflix. If you've got a VPN, if you've got, well, okay, VPN, if you've got one, or do what I do where I watch TNA, AEW, the AEW pay-per-views, watch wrestling. That's where I just watched Slammiversary, watch wrestling. It can buffer, it's not the greatest stream, but it will do it does its job, it will do. So that's why I recommend watch, just type it into Google, watch wrestling. We were swiftly moving along here with give me 1 second. 1 second here. With I just know I'm going to get the wrong one. Maybe not. So it's going to be Charlotte Hill versus Christian Angels. That is your. So who you got? We have got into a commercial break. So we're playing ad in a second. We're going to go ahead and play this. Switch up as I always do a little bit and play this one first. Right, like, share, subscribe, and put your eyes onto this. Right, Protein Teas Goldman's 1, Protein Teas Goldman's 1. There's a quick pee break here.
Now you want to talk to us, Stone? Well, guess what? We don't want to talk to you. Of course you don't. You know the three of you made this past Tuesday for me more chaotic than it already was. You make money or don't you, Stone? Star power right here. Grows money for real. If you weren't, the Vanity Project would be all over the Great American. You guys are such big stars, right? Yeah, we're the biggest stars in NXT. Current longest reigning. Okay, well, if you're such big stars, hey, your punishment, Jackson, Tuesday is you and Mason Rook are going one-on-one.
Vanity Project in from the backstage area, but more importantly, Robert Stone's office.
Well, against who? The guys I'm supposed to be meeting with right now, actually. That's probably them. From AAA, Dr. Wagner Jr. and his brother Delano. Oh my God! Nice to meet you guys. You told him, Mr. Stone. Oh, absolutely. I already talked to Rey Mysterio. Name drop, Stone. Still smoking that X. As we officially welcome into our watch party here outside the Performance Center for the Great American Bash, Blake Howard alongside Sirius XM's Dave LaGreca, and of course the Grand Slam champion, former NXT champion Kevin Owens in the house tonight. And KO, I'm going to come right to you as a former NXT champion. How was he able to survive and retain his title?
I mean, that's how much the title means to somebody, right? I think he lost his eye, right? It's gone. He's never going to get it back. But he retained the title. Very good. Very good.
Indeed, he did. And of course, Dave, we saw Zarya and still NXT Women's North America.
Dave LaGreca, Blake Howard, Blake Howard, Dave LaGreca, and Kevin Owens at the tailgate party.
Here tonight at the Great American Bash. Certainly an incredible matchup here tonight, and guys, we still have 3 more championships to be decided here tonight. It's a big night at the Bash. You guys expecting anything else from our championship matchup?
Well, Kevin Owens is right. We have not seen any title changes yet. We'll see the rest of the show. I had a T-shirt that said Kevin is right for a while, which makes sense. And you're right. And I'm really looking forward to the next 2 matches. Tristan Angels, I'm a big fan of his. Working with him at LG.
Of course, you know him from LFG.
No, he's good. Trust me. And the next Saquon also said on Tuesday that members of Dark State can't wipe their asses without him helping them do it, which is a very strange thing to say. But I'm curious to see how it translates into the ring.
The words of Saquon Sugars and of course Kevin Owens right here. But guys, coming up next, we've got a huge matchup. Tristan Angels 1-on-1 with Shiloh Hill. It's
What's up? That yellow cow is not here. I know he's not here. He's running scared. He's gonna come on like a puppy, like the bitch dog he is, and run back to the corner. He's our challenger for me. But Shiloh Hill making his way out here down the people's ramp.
Kevin Owens opting for this man's opponents, but even you seemed a little bit put off by Shiloh Hill this past Tuesday.
Yeah, I've seen some real characters in my time in this industry, but I simply cannot get a handle on Shiloh Hill. I've heard it called a oddball genius. To me, he's something of a demented lunatic, but perhaps there is a little method to the madness, and undoubtedly this is one powerhouse athlete in his own right. Going to be interested to see how this plays out.
Let me know, guys, who you've got for this one.
Why are you standing?
Oh, standing to attention, Vic Joseph.
And Gregor saying that I'm his tribal chief. Bow down to the King of Kings. I'm your. REW champions, so never ever forget that.
First off,
As England's own Tristan Angels makes his way into the ring, Tristan's going to show what I'm going to do to Billy, what an Englishman
will this
is going to do to an American. Tristan Angel is going to show that right here.
down and dirty when he needs to. Let me correct you on something, Mr. Vic Joseph. That is the real Mr. NXT. Forget Matt Matthews and his nonsense officiating in the Mr. NXT pageant. I think we all know who the real winner was, and it's that man with a beautiful blonde flowing locks.
But yes, you're right, Gregor. Billy's still not here. But he's running scared somewhere. But he heard it have issued a challenge and doesn't want to show up. But Billy's standing much in the way. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get into this one, shall we? A big shoulder tackle by Shiloh to Tristan. Leapfrog.
It's almost as if you were stuck on a plane yesterday and couldn't see the England game.
Charlotte ducked to clothesline. Big shoulder tackle. And Greg said, you call him a donkey. You call him what you like. But he must be get here and acknowledge his champion. And a big tilt the world into it. Not an F5, but Tristan planted.
I don't like it at all, but I will say that physical style of offense is incredibly impressive.
Hill in control. Can Hill walk away with a victory here tonight as another swing and a miss and takes Angels right up.
Tristan Angels back into the corner. Show Hill taking things over.
Right now, of course, Hill, former LFG winners, had the treatment of the Undertaker, befriended Tatum Paxley.
Oh, coming more to the back by Tristan.
Moments ago, but Tristan Angels now has taken over this matchup as the Great American Bash.
This match will continue to roll along here.
Big backdrop, and both these men, Baron, making their premium live event debuts. Do you remember how nervous you were for your very first one? I believe it was SummerSlam.
Yeah, my first, well, not quite my favorite of matchups of all time, but I'll tell you right now, my body felt like lead. And it was something that I personally needed slapping around for 5 minutes before I finally woke up in my PLE debut.
Move on to the back of Tristan by Shiloh.
Has been Tristan Angels getting slapped around and still looking to show some
big knee.
What a big knee look from Shiloh. Hill having some fun right now. Both superstars back to the outside. Again, this is all because of what transpired in the
Action took to the floor.
Shiloh Hill won.
No, it was a
Oh, big spinning, gonna spinning clothesline.
Into a fight like this, Shiloh Hill is clearly your
Tristan tossed back in.
Absolutely not.
No part of you thinks that Hill was in the right this past Tuesday to what he did.
After the match of Tristan Angels, after hiding on the
Tristan Angel taking things over. Now Billy's watching what an Englishman can do to an American. That's what I'm going to do to him in the steel cage match in a couple of weeks' time. No escape, and I'm taking over at REW, retaining my championship. That shined up real nice. For any women that want to take a selfie with it. And Billy's still not here. He doesn't dare be here.
You are a merchant, an absolute BS PR merchant at that, Vic Joseph. Because
I stated all
Shiloh
facts.
Hill won a sham contest by fraudulent judges. The real winner of Mr. NXT is clearly that man who looks like he's stepped off the cover of a romance novel, and you know I like my romance novels, Vic Joseph. Mr. Tristan Angels. It's about time people around here on NXT.
And Billy, you better get on here and tell the champion how great he is.
On the shoulder first goes Shiloh Hill, and there's now a bullseye on the
As Tristan Angel takes it to Shiloh, working the arm.
You have the upper hand. You have to make it count because this big Shiloh Hill can Back on his feet and swinging.
Surely, I'm starting me in my locker room, my private dressing room here in REW, and the snitches, the backstabbers, the below me's, the scum is going to come and run to you and tell you that I'm issuing a challenge. So you better accept it and get on it. Here, are you just absolutely scared of me?
At best, cover, count, and a kick out. Things going from bad to worse for Shiloh Hill.
Scared of what I'm going to do to you. Scared of what's going to happen, what's going to go down in the steel cage match. No escape. Which you asked for, Billy. Remember, you asked for this. And we're getting back into this one. Oh, Shiloh Hill under the ring.
Joseph, you're going to defend this. Scurrying away from the fight.
Trying to create a little bit of separation, so to speak, but Angels isn't going to fall for this. Oh, he got him again.
Oh, this happened on Tuesday.
Tristan getting pulled under the ring now. A blackout. Oh. A phone going off, like Tristan's under the ring. I don't know if he's actually live happening now or pre-taped. I don't know. The fog is coming. Shiloh Hill in a mask. Putting Tristan Angels to sleep. Tristan, you're going to use it like to the turnbuckle under the ring to get out of it. See, I don't know if that was live or not. It looked, I'm guessing that was pre-taped. I'm not sure, but Shiloh Hill. Hooking in a submission again. Staying on Christian.
Tuesday, a more serious, scarier side as he just dropped that leg across the throat.
Big leg drop across the ring, able to the hard part of the ring, but more importantly, Tristan's neck. Tristan Shaw going up to the high rent district. There was a big clothesline, which was about to fight another day here.
In the last 2 minutes,
oh!
Pancake down in mid-air, and it takes a little.
Shiloh Hill pancaked.
Tristan Angels off his game.
Angels trying to get back into the game. A man who has competed on of all LFG in addition to NXT. And I guess all fair in what we've just witnessed. I mean, I can't even be mad at Angels for trying to pull out all the stops after what we just saw.
About the most unorthodox of matches, but now I hope we're closing in on a rather orthodox ending where the handsome business wins, but maybe not.
Those steel steps were set up by Tristan Angels. I think he was looking for a big suplex up and over, but
Shiloh Hill hung up to dry.
And again, a second time. Angels showing a nasty side of himself here at the Great American Bash. Tristan Angels has really been beaten all around the ring and is now turning things back around on Shiloh Hill. And I can only imagine the excuses that Hill's victorious again that will spew from the mouth.
Look at you,
Tristan
you're already writing.
Tristan, Shiloh looking at us. Oh, did he tooth out?
What the hell is this nutcase doing now?
Well, that was his tooth, and right now there is literally his tooth is in the ring right now. We've seen just everything in this matchup, Barrett.
Oh, supposed to go goodbye, Tristan.
Angels hitting top form despite everything.
1, 2, no.
Not a lot on that kick out though from Shiloh Hill, after we just saw that step up insecurity, and there it was the aforementioned tooth that is just hanging out in the ring. Why don't you go pick that up, Barrett?
No, spray it down with disinfectant, please.
Put that in his pockets where obviously everything's hot right now. You took your jacket off.
I
You're
do
sweating.
not know where the mouth of Shiloh Hill has been, and I really don't want to think.
Shiloh Hill getting his foot up there. Tristan looking at clothesline. Oh, into the mind. Goes on to one another.
Laid out in the ring, official right now checking on both. This all because Shiloh Hill kept saying that he was going to win Mr. NXT. Tristan Angel said that Shiloh Hill wasn't Mr. NXT material.
I'm really starting to be increasingly impressed with Tristan Angels here, who has been put through the ringer, but no sign of slow.
No one home on that elbow drop.
Big elbow drop by Tristan from the top.
NXT stash that Angel stole from Hill after Hill won the pageant.
Which was stolen from Tristan Angels in the first place by corrupt officiating. Tell the full story, Big Joe.
Now Shiloh got his tooth back, and I do mean literally his tooth. And now he's swinging a loaded right fist with that tooth in it.
Yeah, how's that not a disqualification, Big Joe? If it's okay if it goes in the right direction, according to
Oh my! He just stuck his tooth.
Just still a tooth in Tristan's mouth. Ugh.
That's how you get cooties, Big Joseph. You know all about that.
Right now, Hill trying to kick the cooties right out of Tristan Angels. Angels drop face first. Hill almost like he got his second or third win. Nice tilt-a-whirl slam.
Tilt-a-whirl slam by Shiloh.
You're right now. Shiloh Hill, as unorthodox as they come, but damn, is it effective.
Looking for a power bomb, trying to hoist up maybe a wrestler's edge.
Big powerbomb by Shiloh. 1, 2. Nope.
Enough for the three.
Tristan can kick it out. Got his shoulder up, getting that shoulder out there. And I continue to call this one for you guys.
Well, I would say about Tristan Angels, but I don't have enough time because Shiloh Hill is continuing to take it to him.
I shouldn't spill to the floor before the in-house Destiny in-house table. Shiloh, the unique offense here.
In the driver's seat of this matchup, there against Tristan Angels, looking for a little bit of payback. And Angels again, they'll turn this right back around on Hill.
Yeah, not just a pretty face Tristan Angels taking so much punishment tonight, but simply keeps on ticking.
Oh! Shiloh the spear. Oh! Code breaker by Tristan. Tristan backed up. Shiloh now thinking something here. Oh, top rope bulldog. 1, 2, 3, and he's your winner, Shiloh Hill.
I don't know if Angels would fit better in Nexus, the Core, or the League of Nations. There, I said something nice about it.
No one wants to be in the core of the League of Nations, but I'll leave that for another day. But so impressive here.
A few seconds, you guys. A few seconds.
He's a lunatic, and he has to take some real abuse from Tristan Angels tonight, who continues to grow in my eyes. But tonight, it was all about Shiloh Hill. Offense like that, this young man is going to go a hell of a long way in this game.
Shiloh Hill, congratulations on your very first single PLE win, beating Tristan Angels right here on the CW. How is it feeling?
Thank you, Emily. Honestly, I feel very relieved. You know, Tristan represents everything I don't want to be or become. I might not be pretty, I might not be perfect, I might not be polished. But fortunately for me, that ain't a factor in winning. Tonight is a perfect example why no one sleeps on Shiloh Hill.
Thank you, Shiloh.
And after tonight, It's hard to argue with Mr. NXT.
And Billy still not here. Still showing his American cowardice tendencies. Up to the backstage area, you've got Natty, Tommy Petrovic, Layla Diggs, and Nikita Lyons.
Officially earning her invite to Dungeon. You are a rock star. Guys, I don't want soft women in my business. And if I'm being perfectly honest, Jada's gotten really, really soft. I'm sorry, Natty, but I haven't been here long. That locker room is hard to survive, so maybe you can give Jada a little break. Maybe Jada grows a pair.
Don't worry, Natty. I'll handle her on Tuesday.
And I know you will, and we will be with you in your corner. I'm so excited for Tuesday.
Stone, I know it's Great American Bash.
EK prospering with Stone in his office.
I beat him and he couldn't handle it, so he wants to put me through a table. I ain't gonna hold you. I need my dick. I know you're frustrated, but you're what you mean wait? Bro, this ain't no doctor's office. I ain't gotta wait for nothing. I don't care how big or bad.
You have to wait because even though what happened with Keanu happened, I understand it wasn't a good thing that happened after the match. You still won the match, so now you have earned a championship opportunity. You lied.
Oh, don't play in my face like
You're
that.
one-on-one with Vikingo for the
Vikingo, like El Hijo de Vikingo?
Vikingo.
For real?
Yes.
You know what? Way to don't sound half bad.
I figured you would say that. Hey, good luck. Good luck, EK.
On the topic of championships, get the clock ready. The women's speed title is about to be defended. It's live. It's next on the Great American.
And rolling on next is Reign Sinclair versus Ariana Grace for the Women's Speed Championship. Who will that? And we're going into commercial break right now. We'll go ahead and play this, of course. Right, protein teas, golden one, protein golden one, and then this.
It is so amazing that our country is turning 250 years old.
What's better than 249, but 250?
This country is such a melting pot for so many different cultures. I could represent mine proudly and freely.
There's so much to learn and to connect with, and I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Anybody can be anything. And that's my favorite part about America. Dream big, dream huge.
If anything is possible,
You can be and do anything you want in this world, as long as you're willing to work hard for it and treat people the right way.
All of us are a part of that story that makes us America, and that is absolutely something to celebrate.
and that is my American story.
Here's to the next 250 years. Presented by Arby's. We have the meats.
And again, congratulations to Obafemi, the new king of the ring. We're set for the third championship match.
Give me a few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
Ariana Grace be the Speed champion when NXT Live hits the road in August and September, coming to a city near you. Catch NXT Live in Poughkeepsie, New York, Salisbury, Maryland, and Petersburg, Virginia in August. Plus, Columbia, South Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee in September. Tickets are on sale now. Visit WWE.com/events for more details. And certainly, Wade, Lexus King has had to have given Ariana Grace some tips.
Frosted tips? What are you talking about?
Tips on winning the match, Barrett.
Ariana Grace does not need tips. She was born for this.
Champion, well, you got to give her props for wanting the tournament first and foremost and wanting to defend her championship.
A few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
No, I do not. I don't get it at all, Vic. For the champ, people should be demanding to challenge you. You shouldn't be handing out championship tournaments, championship opportunities. You know why? Because that is the fastest way you lose a title. I don't see the mentality of Ren Sinclair at all, despite the fact that it's so popular with the viewing audience.
5-minute time limit and championship bouts, unlike the 3 minutes during the tournament. We see Birthright. There is no Kendall Gray. Gray not here to counter Birthright, of course. Kendall, welcome to the biggest crossover athletes meet.
First, I mentioned it. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's get into this one. 5 minutes on the clock. Wasn't anything going to make it quick, of course.
Quick kick out as we're 10 seconds in to the Speed Championship.
Rinse Ariana Grace trying to send Ren Sinclair for an early shower. Leapfrog by Ren. Ariana Grace quick in the pace. Oh, big clothesline. Johnny tackled by Ren.
Alan Henley for the championship in Houston. This
1, 2.
And a kick out is 30 seconds off the clock here in the Speed Championship matchup.
We talked about it earlier tonight. Every competitor so far really wants to put their best foot forward.
4 minutes on. 4 minutes 20 left.
In NXT for themselves. This is a rebuild time and time for top stars to make their names tonight.
Out of the grasp of
Big suplex. 2 minutes suplex. Should I say bye? Ariana.
Champion. Is Grace not as respected as perhaps maybe she should be? She is a former TNA Knockouts champion.
Yeah, so for a long time, Ariana Grace was kind of side-eye candy around here, but things have changed in a big way. This is a very different Ariana Grace who's becoming TNA Knockouts champion. Ren Sinclair got to keep her eyes on the prize, and such is the problem.
3 minutes. Matt to the floor. 3 minutes and change on the clock. All right, backing up. Ren.
Seconds off the clock, and Grace back into control. Her Birthright very close to becoming the most dominant faction, if they're not already.
Ariana taken out. Ren.
On Tuesday, and outside of that dark state, they're down to one person. Vanity Project still finding their feet, and yeah, add more gold to the Birthright. No more arguments about who runs NXT.
Also, Vanity Project needs to be looking over their shoulders, not just here in NXT.
Ren taking it 3. Ariana taking it 2. Ren here.
Tuesday on NXT. The championship hangs in the balance right now with 2 minutes and 55 seconds and counting. Ariana Grace in firm control, charging right back in with a forearm.
2 minutes 48 on the clock. Oh, Ariana almost won it there.
Another title too for Birthright.
Makes everything that they have ever said. They are simply born better than the rest of the locker room. And once they have that hardware, another speed championship in the trophy cabinet, all the other arguments start to dissipate.
And Grace, understanding that Ren has been battling knee injuries into another cover and another kick out, is now under 2 minutes 20 seconds. And Ariana Grace has those with her on the outside, helping coach her up. Ren Sinclair out here by herself. That is something Ren Sinclair said she would do, along with Kendall Gray. They would do the
2 minutes left to go. Roll up. 1, 2.
And a kick out. Ren right back up. So is Grace going right around. Grace
1, 2. Oh, Ren couldn't quite do it there.
In this speed championship bout.
This is that deep water of a speed championship match. It seems like a misnomer to call it deep water when the match is 5 minutes long, but this is championship.
1 minute 40.
How good can you be when the pressure is on, ladies?
NXT Universe has been at a fever pitch all night long here at the Great American Bash as we're inside 20 seconds now.
Ren Sinclair dumping Ariana face first.
But you know,
crossbody by Ren.
Victory. She wants to pin or tap Grace. Minute 15 coming right back in, catching.
Minute 15 to go.
Grace right now is getting caught a few times, and Ren Sinclair starting to rock and roll as we approach 60 seconds.
And this is what I like about Ren Sinclair. She is opportunistic in that ring. She absorbed the ton of damage, waiting for the perfect moment to spin.
Up to the 55-second mark.
You know, she's got to love doing all this in front of the man who helped somewhat mold her into the woman she is today, Charlie Dempsey. But with 45 seconds, Ren just getting a little payback. Years of frustration.
42 seconds left. 40. Roll 1, 2 new champ. No.
Almost won the title. 35 seconds.
Big boot bite. Almost a big boot bite.
Grace doesn't connect.
Grace.
Sinclair finally catching Ariana with 27 seconds.
27 seconds left. Tilt the world.
The challenger with 20 seconds. Dropping Grace.
Now Ren hooking in the final wrench. And here joining us, still the women's speed champion, Ren Sinclair.
Gritty side at exactly the right time in this matchup, and that is an absolute disaster for Ariana Grace. But what a nice retention by Sinclair. This is why I thought the fix was in. Exactly how Ariana Grace beat Izzy Kane on Tuesday, but turning it around, simply ready for it, was Ren Sinclair. And with a hold like that, absolute agony for Grace, and a nice retention once again for Ren Sinclair.
Oh, congratulations goes out to Sinclair. Can her friend and partner, though, add gold in our main event as we get set for a fight that's not about championships.
And next up, Shaquan Sugar versus Dia Lennox. Who you got?
Top of the world, he's on top of the world, man.
We'll take a quick breather here, guys. A quick people's breather.
Indie wrestling. That's it. There's a reason why he's the last pick in Dark State. For weeks, Saquon tried to paint me as the bad guy. He tried to say that I was acting like I'm better than he is. I ain't acting. I just am. I built this thing brick by brick, and I'll be damned if I let you be the one to tear it down. Y'all keep your heads up because Dark State is back. There ain't no Dark State without Saquon Sugars, man. Y'all set me blind. I went crashing through that announcement. And I knew I can't get called that about Dark State. But I moved smart. That's why I took it on the writers out first. I got exactly what I wanted. Me and the headless snake in the middle of this ring at the Great American Bash. You still your own worst enemy. At the Great American Bash, there's gonna come a moment where you hesitate. And that is where I expose you.
Well, wait, they are partners no more. They are brothers no longer. Saquon was called the weak link as Sugars looks to prove himself tonight. Deion Lennox, Saquon Sugars, finally, one-on-one. It's live, it's next at the Great American Bash.
We are indeed going into commercial break. You guys know what that means. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and this.
Experience the non-stop action at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Who will secure their contract for a championship title match? Find out live in New Orleans by securing your access now at onlocationexp.com. He's all alone tonight. There's no James. There's no Osiris. There's only Deon Lennox. And he did it to himself, by the way.
He has no fear whatsoever about the circumstances that you just mentioned. This is a man who likes a little backup, don't we all, but can certainly get the job done on his own. And he's ready to back that up tonight.
Well, it looks like Sugars has a little backup in that baseball bat. Dark State kicked this man out. Called him the weak link. That's a direct quote. You can't even agree with that.
I think weak link is a little strong because Sugars is clearly not weak in any way. He was just a bad thing for Dark State. You need to be able to follow and execute orders, play your role, and Sugars simply is not built to be a follower. He really is his own man.
Since that attack that left Saquon Sugars at our feet through this announce desk, Sugars has taken out every member of Dark State.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. We've got a few comments coming through now. Has Billy finally turned up here? That's a Giant fan asking how he's going. Going fine. How are you, Matt?
How are those matches more difficult when you competed? In your opinion?
I mean, this is a
And Billy addressing his champions in, and I'm number 2.
that ring. I take you back to 2010 when I was having a rivalry with John Cena.
And saying I'm not going to have the title for long. I'm going to have the title forever, or as long as I want to. I'm going to be your longest reigning REW champion ever. And Shaquan Sugars takes it to Deon Lennox.
My worst demons and indeed the worst demons of John Cena. I'm expecting something similar here.
I'd also love to get your thoughts on what went through your mind here. These two cover.
Shaquan taking Shaquan taking Deon down.
It's not about championships, not about prestige. They just want to beat the hell out of one another. What went through your mind hearing these two trade verbal?
I don't ever, seeing as it is a great American bash, one has a nice, delicious cheeseburger.
Really polar opposites from two very different walks of life, and there is zero respect for one another, certainly at this stage.
Come on now. Oh, drop kick.
That has been burning for some
2.
time, and this thing is blowing.
Deon.
When Dark State arrived over 15 months ago, many thought it was Sugars who put it all together. He was the planner. He was
And Billy has no words anymore. I don't know what that means. I think Billy's speaking a different language over here. But I only speak the language of champions. I don't speak the champion of the language of non-champions like you, Billy.
Just attacking the knee of Sugars' boss.
Shaquan Sugars going for the pin.
It's just reckless intensity. You fail to see that there's any plan whatsoever with Sugars, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you have a friend.
I need French fries to go with it. Well, I have French fries. My personal chef made me some, and some soda, like a champ would. Well, in fact, I eat lobster, I eat snow crab like a champion, so that you're never going to get Billy, ever. Deon goes for a side. Oh, that back breaker. Give me a few seconds to listen to Dion's theme, not Dion, Shaquan Sugar's theme. It lets me.
Weak in any way, he was just a back.
Oh, looks like Sugars has a little back. Big that bandage, how big that tape is.
And Billy said, I can't see my I wish I couldn't see you, Billy. And after our match, I'll be seeing you at the back of the line.
Bitterness can help you block out a hell of a lot of pain, and Sugars is doing just that.
But Billy, how do you respond to you? Well, first of all, as Shaquan Sugar's taking things over here. The rest of Dark State coming out here. But how do you respond, Billy, to Sophie taking on Kelly and Dawn, and you and Ned having to run the gauntlet? How do you feel about that?
This was the curveball that Sugars did not need tonight. Boom! The game plan of Sugars was outstanding. Take out the backup and then kill the head of the snake while the backup is back.
And kick out.
The head of the snake is feeding.
Dion Lennox focused on wiping Saquon Sugars out of NXT.
And Billy's in a love, in a heart, that heart I'm gonna crush all the dreams of all your little followers. And Billy's saying he's done it before. Well, no, you haven't, Billy. Billy he's done it before, we can do it again. Well, no. Billy, no, you haven't. Because this is going to be different. Because this time, I'm going to be out there.
Saquon certainly was the weakest link in that group.
And Sophie is something. I don't know what Sophie's doing, but as rest of Dark State looking on here in support of Shaquan, not Shaquan, of course not Shaquan, of Dion, as Dion Plant Shaquan. But I'm going to be at ringside. Look at Sophie is lolling, whatever that, right? Okay. But I'm going to be by ringside looking on, so that's how it makes it different. Because all the tag teams to the back, they want to acknowledge me, they want to impress me, because I put food on their table. So I will be out there. They're all going to be wanting to take you and Ned out. As Sophie's laughing out loud, thinking this is all funny, all the joke. Is that what Sophie thinks? Well, how was she not going to be laughing after that match? We on her way to the hospital.
That shift in focus we saw was all due to Dion Lennox and his vision.
When it comes to success in this game, it's not simply about who is the better man. There's a lot more involved than that. There's planning, there's strategy, there's keeping yourself in pinpoint physical condition, and of course,
and the champion should know what LOL is.
Dion Lennox has been an absolute mastermind at all of the above.
Doesn't matter what I know, what I don't know. All that matters, Billy, is I'm beating you. And all the tag teams, they're looking to impress me. They're looking to acknowledge me. So I'm going to be out there looking on. I just hope you know that, Billy. As Dion stays on Shaquan here.
There's very little he can do with that resentment. Just absorb more and more abuse and try some way to play on in this match.
Continuing just to punish Saquon is Dion. Dion trying to prove a point. that he is better. He's always been better. And he turns right
Oh.
around Saquon and is staying.
We'll go to the back of Shaquan.
Of Sugars in this matchup.
Well, it shows you why intellect, IQ are so crucial in this game. It's not just about fighting. It's not just about athleticism. It really is about the brain too. But Dion Lennox has it all.
How much is left in the body of Saquon Sugars?
Oh, Shaquan fighting back now as of a bear hug.
From these two being tag team champions, we've come a long way from Dion Lennox handing Saquon Sugar a tag team title to defend it with Osiris. Brotherhood no more, partners no more, and Dion Lennox and Dark State just been in control.
Roll up, 1, 2, no, Dion taking out.
Behind Saquon Sugars right now. He's trying to roll up, trying to get a fast one here. As another kick out, right back up, trying to go right back down, looking for a backslide, trying to counter the body, the massive frame. Dion Lennox is Saquon Sugars, who turns around.
Dion ducking a clothesline. 1, 2, no, kick out.
Yeah, Sugars was looking
Shaquan planted with a spine buster. 1, 2.
There was nothing in that kick out there.
You notice every day, Billy runs in, yaps like a little puppy, and back into the corner he scurries because he seems to have run away again, don't you, Billy? Scared of the champion, scared of the man.
Being the one who stands in front of the group.
But I know that makes you very, very scared that I'm going to be out there looking on your gauntlet match.
The easiest thing in the world to be a leader when things are going well, when things start going wrong.
I know you're running scared because you don't want me to attack you again.
You are the leader, so
Clocking you with a championship like I did after our match. After not my match. No. After your match against Kelly.
Rolled Saquon Sugars onto his back. Allowed Saquon to create a little bit of this opening.
But Dion being back in control, turning things around for himself. Big drop kick. To perfection right on the bottom right of the chin of Dion.
Deep waters.
This is where I started to write off Saquon Sugars. But it was perhaps an instinctive double whammy from Sugars. I don't know if there's anything to follow it up with.
We talked a lot about what Dion Lennox had to say. Let's talk about what Saquon Sugars had to say. He said there was no Dark State without him. He's the one who found these three.
Shaquan needs the gut of Dion.
He was the one who talked them.
Going right after him now. Staying on him.
Unleash that fury that's been bottled up since he was called a weakling.
Yes, Roxy.
He was taken out of Dark State.
This is where the body will take you to in the depths of a grudge match like this. Saquon Sugars showing super.
Oh, unique holding by Dion. Going to cover 1, 2. No.
Backbreaker right into a flatliner. I mean,
Backbreaker into the flatliner. 1, 2, 3. It wasn't.
Sugars is unorthodox. He's a wild card. He's got that reckless intensity. These are all the reasons he did not fit into Dark State, but it might be the undoing of Dark State.
Dion that gets a foot up. Oh.
Climbing up that ladder.
Drop kick by Shaquan.
It's amazing to see everything he's been able to do with the damage done to the back for several weeks. Adrenaline will make a man do crazy things.
He is going to be hurting in the morning, but it will hurt so much less if he gets the dub here.
Cover! He saw Saquon realize where he was at. Pulling Dion's body back underneath the rope, goes up.
Oh, leg drop.
Into another cover.
1, 2.
Leg and another
Nope.
near fall.
I am so impressed with Sugars at this point in the matchup. Written off minutes ago. Yet bouncing back and suddenly going to make it upper hand in this one, but can he convert against his arch nemesis? And wait up. More distractions from the outside will not help things at all for Sugars, who has to stay laser focused and get this done.
Roxy, eat that. Good girl.
All the way to the top rope. Look at high risk. Oh, a little bit too much time to come back to the back that maybe he couldn't execute as fast as he wanted to.
Just a bit too slow there.
Shaquan now. Vying back. Robin on the top. Oh.
Sugars. How long?
time. Lennox, though, still standing.
Oh,
Lennox
okay.
now all the way up and belly up.
Oh.
And it was Sugars whose spine just bent across that steel.
Oh.
And good night, Sugars.
Go on, Sugars. Back meeting the steel of the turnbuckle. Oh, planted. 1, 2. No.
I don't know how Saquon was able to kick out at that moment.
Wasn't this
Nasty.
segment between these two? You know, Sugars have been lit up a long time ago here, but there is something burning inside Saquon Sugars tonight that simply will not give in, will not break.
Both these men are standing after some of the things we've seen in this match as Lennox charging right back in. Big, decleating,
Big.
decapitating clothesline.
Clothesline for the way. Second one. 1, 2. No.
Another kick out. I don't know where Saquon is getting it from.
Lennox has done everything right tonight, and it's simply not been good enough.
But you said it earlier, everyone would bring out their best. Sidestep it, big kick, another enziguri right to the side of the ear of Dion Lennox. Saquon, what is his weight? Is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 win?
Roxy, come on. 1 second, guys. Just 1 second here.
This deep into the matchup after I've owned 90% of it.
Dion continuing to talk trash. Saquon trying to block it out, hoisting up Lennox.
Saquon is a real freak. I don't know what's going on here, Vic.
Hope falling right down and almost the body given out of Dion for a moment. Saquon thinking other plans, going all the way to the top. And look at that splash into the cover. And it doesn't get any sweeter than that for Saquon. Hey!
The sweetness lasted about half a second for Sugars. Got the job. But who's the real winner now? It looks like Dark State.
Oh, in Dark State, Tubler James is 100%. Osiris is 100%.
What do they say? Sometimes
What
when
is
you
going
win,
on?
really, you lose big.
And here's your winner, Shaquan Sugars. Dark State now taken out. Shaquan.
Has that baseball bat.
This is falling on your own soil, and this looks really, really bad for Sugars.
Dion may have lost the battle, but Dark State appears to have won the war. The action continues. Two men that also know each other very well, who will definitely be battling for bragging rights, and they'll also be battling for the NXT North American title. Thorne fights next at the Great American Bash.
And next up here is Miles Bourne with the Timmy Hypes, the men's North American Championship. Who you got? We're on to commercial break, so that means play these. This one going first, of course. Protein Teas, Goldman's one, and this. Hey, right, guys, like, share, subscribe.
Canvas is back at MSG, this time for Saturday night's main event. Don't miss your chance to purchase your personalized piece of history from the world's greatest arena on SoteriShop.com. Keep an eye out for more events being announced soon.
Tatum, tough loss in your rematch for the North American title against Zarya. How are you possibly going?
When I won that title, that was the first time that I did something for myself, not for friends, not for
Be a few seconds here.
everything. It was for me and the entire NXT universe. And now without it, I feel empty. I feel sad. I just let everybody down. And now without it, I feel scared.
Got to be kidding me.
Kalani Jordan,
What are you crying about?
Tim Pazza getting interviewed.
So many opportunities, and you
Kalani Jordan rocking up on the scene.
I outlasted 5 other women in a ladder match to become the first ever women's North American champion. I've been here for 3 years and I'm better than all of y'all. And I still never got a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. I'm constantly overlooked for people like you. And you don't see me crying. Meanwhile, you get chance after chance and you fumbled it. Yet you always find a way to make yourself a victim. It's actually pathetic.
Well, obviously, chaos going on backstage right now. You know, your heart goes out to Tatum Paxley. What a matchup it was with Zarya. And truly, all night long, everyone in NXT has lived up to what you said to kick us off tonight.
Yeah, so these moments in NXT are fleeting. There is a power vacuum at the very top of the card. You have to grab it. There is a changing of the guard moment. Who's going to be the next Trick Williams? Who's going to be the next Overfemi? Who's going to be the next Rhea Bloody Ripley? We might find out tonight, though.
Well, we're getting set for our 4th championship match of the night next. The challenger very confident heading in to this championship clash. John Cena says goodbye. Fan favorite returns, and the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 premieres July 21st on Netflix. And Tavion Heights finally achieved championship success. To do so, he must have beat this man, a man he knows very well. Miles Bourne, close to passing Dominic Mysterio for the 10th longest reign of a North American champion here in NXT. This is the 5th time this very championship has been defended at this historic event. And Miles Bourne has been proving doubters wrong his entire life. Can he continue to ride the wave of momentum, or will Tavion Heights finally reach that championship success he has been fighting for day in and day out since his arrival to the Performance Center? Let's not waste any more time. Let's go to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Fountain, Colorado, weighing in at 260 pounds, Tavion Heights. And his opponent from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, Miles Bourne.
Both these men ready to do battle. I want to go back to Tavion Heights for a moment, who has not taken his eyes off of Miles Bourne. This is Heights' first premium live event since No Mercy of last year. It just goes to show you, Wade, how truly hard it is to break through something you can certainly speak about.
Yeah, so the climb, especially at this level in NXT, is never linear.
Fellas, any much away we go. Let's go. Let's get into this one, shall we?
A couple of wins here and there doesn't mean you're going to be guaranteed to be on every single finale. You've got to pick your moments, and when you get them, you have to convert them. And this is not going to be easy for either man tonight.
Spirit of competition certainly at a high point between these two. Third time these two have gone one-on-one. For the record, Miles Bourne has won both of those. How does that?
Roman trying to out wrestle each other in the early going here.
To win in this game, but for somebody like Tavion Heights, you lose. You go 0-3 against the competitor. You simply have to face facts that at this stage in your career, for both men, it's still the early stages of their career. He is just a better man. Really imperative that Heights gets the win tonight.
I don't know if Miles is going to succeed trying to out-wrestle Heights. Calls himself the Olympic Kid, representing Team USA at the 2020 Summer Olympics, a gold medalist at the Pan American Championships in the same year. And certainly this is going to be right up Heights' alley.
Gonna out wrestle one another.
Out a 5-tool player, if you will. And Miles Bourne trying to switch things up here for a moment. And Heights just holding out.
Well, Heights has it all. What he hasn't had yet is that big career win that puts him on the map. He is one.
Roman jockeying for position here.
Being a top-tier NXT star, and this is the win. If he can get this done, if he can grab gold from someone as accomplished as Miles Bourne, then yeah, put Tavion Heights on the map for good.
Two biggest crossover athletes still to come for the NXT Women's Championship. It is our main event. It is now both men a little bit gritty, get a little bit.
Well, Rick in the face of Tavion.
There's that brother.
One, two.
Nice job by Miles Bourne. Great core straight. Trying to get a backslide quickly blocked though by Heights.
Man, I'm a massive fan of Miles Bourne. I have been from the day I met him.
Backslide this time. Rolling right through his Heights, right back to his feet. Referee, get the hell out of the way.
When it comes to Miles Bourne, you might. Miles Bourne, you might meet people bigger, you might meet people nastier. You simply won't meet anybody who can outwork Miles Bourne. Let's take another look at this though. I mean, it's a completely unintentional.
Bro, heads colliding. Drop kick, sending him to the floor from the.
Action starting to spill out. Look, sometimes brothers fight the most. Tensions rising for the North American title. Does it surprise you, Barrett, that we got a clean break between these two?
Well, it doesn't surprise me because there is respect, there is love for one another. However, they are two alpha dogs chasing the same boat. I'll be interested to see if
Tavion now from rushing in, trying to knock Miles down.
Pace starting to quicken, the smack talk picking up. And look at that takedown, and quickly though, right back to the mat.
Bowman trying to use the ground game.
I don't know if the strategy of Miles Bourne to want to try to out-wrestle an Olympian is the strategy.
Well, I think it's an
Shoulders, no.
Obviously, they've trained a ton together.
Hit toss. No. What, into the cover? No.
Bourne knows exactly.
Miles Bourne looking at the ankle.
Has got in his locker when it comes to wrestling, and feels today he can put a statement down by out-wrestling this genius level wrestler.
Miles was looking for that snap power slam. Tavion, of course, knew what was coming. As Bourne saw that kick coming in.
Oh!
That was unique.
Power slam by.
Side to the inside for Miles Bourne.
All right, Miles.
Shame on you. You're not going to fool me twice. He was able to connect.
Suplex.
And a big suplex.
1, 2.
Still doesn't get the three as that left shoulder off the mat. But I believe Miles has now caught Tavion 2 times by surprise.
Well, a couple of brothers who know each other inside and out, who've trained together for years, who know their strengths and weaknesses. The question is, who has the ability to change it up more and catch their brother by surprise? And right now, you've got to say it's the champ Bourne.
Hard to argue. Miles is certainly in control right now of the situation, controlling the body of Tavion. At this juncture, great job by our official. What a night it has been here at the Great American Bash. First premium live event since Stand and
Where's your
Deliver.
ball, Roxy? You squeaky ball.
Big moment at Stand and Deliver in St. Louis.
Oh, there it is.
Able to retain his North American Championship. And for Miles Bourne, he was starting to show heights the path, so to speak. That goes back to when they were in the no quarter catch crew.
Yeah, and clearly Miles Bourne felt like he was stagnating in that group, which is why he stepped away and proved positive that it was the right decision. Is the goal that he now carries. And I think that has lit a little fire inside of Tavion Heights, and I hate to say it, but the word really is jealousy or envy, I suppose. But Heights wants what his brother has got and starts to resent, in a way, Miles Bourne because he doesn't have that too.
Also, I go back to Miles giving Heights the blueprint, so to speak, was the first one to break away from the no quarter catch crew. We saw Ren Sinclair earlier pop Charlie Dempsey in the jaw. I'm sure these two would love to do the same thing. It's from behind, shoulders down, and a kick out from the challenger champion, getting right back up to a front face lock. And again, being overpowered for the moment. Now literally overpowered all the way to that top rope, sitting on the turnbuckle. As Heights now trying to pull out all the stops.
You might need to pull out a cheap shot at some point. I get it, Shield Bro. Oh, that was ugly.
Bowman's built to the floor.
Nasty landing by both men. North American Championship hanging in the balance. Heights, 4 former teammates in the no quarter catch crew. Recently teamed just weeks ago, and for 2 men who know each other so very well, and now I think that might have been the first right hand thrown in this matchup, but you saw some heavy hits moments ago. We saw this snap power slam from Miles Bourne, and then this nasty landing just moments ago with turn to complexion. But we just saw a right hand thrown by Tavion, and I think the fun and games are up now.
Miles takes
Yeah,
out Miles with a claw, big clothesline.
been a very good clean fight so far. A lot of respect between these two brothers, but ultimately you have to put all that aside. There's gold on the line, and not only that, a chance to progress your career forward in a serious way here tonight. And if it takes a punch to the jaw on your brother, apologize later. Buy him a box of chocolates if you have to.
Tavion now tossing Miles.
Just a toss of the champion by the challenger into the cover. And another near fall. And this goes back to what I was getting ready to ask you moments ago. Boom, as you see that slam one more time. What strategy would you be implementing to switch things up? Because again, you said it time and time again.
Depends who can come up with something new. Get out of your own wheelhouse. Look, you talk a lot about the wrestling background, of Tavion Heights. These are two thoroughbred athletes. If Heights has to go away from the wrestling, because that is what Bourne is bred for, and sock him in the mouth, then do it. Take this the ugly way if you have to. And This is exactly what Heights is doing now. I really like this.
Rapid fire elbows, one after another, and the champion right now is certainly rocked. It is Heights who is trying to become the 24th
Savion looking in a sleeper.
North American Championship, a title held by Solo Sikoa, Johnny Gargano, even Damian Priest.
Tavion Heights feels like the forgotten man in this situation. The man who's been left in the dirt for no real reason. That Bourne just got the opportunity for him, and this is how you turn it around.
Look at that suplex. Is it enough for the title? And another kick out by the champion.
Savion, Miles kicking out of that.
At this point, because things are simply not going as smoothly as he would like. He's got the upper hand, but simply Bourne is too tough to stay down. And take another line. Unique T-bone style suplex there. Incredibly impressive, but Bourne is one hard-wearing the dude and is not lying down easily.
You know, you used the word just moments ago here to talk about Heights. The word was frustration. Was frustrating. Do you get a sense there's a lot of frustration that has been built up in the challenger here tonight, who has continued to lock in submission after submission on the champion?
Yeah, you don't want to come across as the bitter guy, the resentment. Look, there's still love between these two, but really, if the bitterness is coming from anywhere, it's the man who has been left.
Miles shoulder first into the turnbuckle.
And that's Tavion Heights. You can turn it all around tonight in a tap out or a 3-second pin.
Roxy.
Good
girl.
Anything's wrong with Miles.
What are you doing?
See Bourne's the color of Bourne
Hey.
right now. He's been in so many
What are you doing?
different submissions. It looks like he's certainly straining right now in this match. And you got to wonder if maybe the air has been taken out of him going that way.
Tavion working the arm.
Just a few moments ago.
Well, not even that. Earlier on in the match, there was a double head collision between the two. I guarantee you they both have cobwebs from that, and sometimes it's difficult to shake that off. And you know, if anyone can, it's Miles.
Cover off the Northern Lights and a kick out. Bourne helped Heights become the #1 contender, by the way, only for Heights to turn around.
Big right by Miles.
Several weeks ago.
Look how rugged Miles Bourne is. His nose. Oh, that was a nasty shot right to the throat by Heights, and the gloves truly are off
And
now.
did you notice Miles' body just almost getting out on him? Could have been a knockout blow. And Tavion following
Spilled to the
right up.
floor.
And you've got to go low sometimes. You have to fight dirty. And Miles Bourne was not expecting this from Heights. And it goes back to what we were talking about. Change it up. Throw something at your brother, at your former partner. This guy you respected for so long and trained with that he's not anticipating.
Cover for the championship and a kick out. Miles Bourne right now is hurting. The champion is wounded. He is an inspiration to many all over the world. He will never break, but his limits are being tested right now by Heights. The same man in Heights who knows him so well, who has been just trying desperately to put gold around his waist maybe tonight.
Yeah, seriously debilitated now is Miles Bourne. It's not often you can say that in a match of his. Such a great.
Nat Miles are rushing in. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about the silence.
By Tavion Heights, who is in full control here.
Rolling right, stepping forward.
Mal being planted.
Executed to
1,
perfection.
2.
Covered another near fall. And there really isn't much. Both these superstars right now are spent. The gas is almost on E for both. One will walk out champion.
Oh, Roxy. Good girl. Tavion hooking in a sleeper.
He is starting to wear out his former partner, his friend, the current reigning defending NXT North American champion. You saw Heights in his early days inside the Performance Center here in Orlando. What is this man missing?
He's only missing one thing because he has literally all the athletic tools and discipline any man could ever want.
Power slam, cover, and a kick out.
The only thing Heights is missing is that career credibility that gold will bring you. That a moment like this, defeating a competitor like a Miles Bourne will give you. That spotlight will stay on you for good. You have that credibility that you so desire, but there's only one way to get it, and tonight is the hard one.
Floating right over into another cover is the champion to retain and couldn't get it done. And you truly believe it. That if Heights wins this match, there will be almost like a weight that will come off his shoulders?
Oh, no doubt about that. Look, this guy he has all the tools. He has everything you could ever wish for. But now he's in his own head about, am I really as good as Miles Bourne, the guy who I was on par with for many years? Well, yeah, you certainly are. You put it right now.
Oh, what a shoulder breaker into the cover. Another near fall, but Heights right now, I mean, that frustration starting to bubble out of the challenger.
Well, that frustration might take you to some real dark places, and to put away Miles Bourne tonight, you might need to go to a dark place that you never had to go to before. So I certainly would.
Sorry about that, my dog wanted some attention.
Tavion Heights right now.
Good
This is
guy.
something that shows you the growth of Heights. He hits that shoulder breaker, and what does he do?
Did you get your ball?
To that same
Squeaky
shoulder
ball.
after the kick out. Continuing to
What do you
apply
want?
pressure. Nice counter though, and a counter.
Oh, big knee to the face, mate.
Right into a hip toss.
Tavion.
Into an arm drag.
Into an arm bar.
Submission locked in. Bourne trying to hold on, and remember the damage that's been done to that shoulder. What we've seen, submission style, what we saw with that shoulder breaker, and Heights right now is straining, trying to create separation. Bourne, though, trying to get to his belly.
Yeah, that is a superb block by
Well,
Miles Bourne.
so, oh no.
To a pin as well, but now that arm is extended, here we go. Snap all tap Miles Bourne.
Oh, we're going to certainly find out truly what Miles Bourne is made of, and I think Miles was able to get that hand back up. A great job by our crew. Miles right now trying to hold on, and Tavion trying to break that grip.
I don't care what
Miles Bourne flying out of this.
He's made out of sinew just like everybody else's, and it will snap in a heartbeat if he's not careful.
Oh, how much damage is Bourne doing to himself?
Oh, Miles
Some damage to
plants.
Heights.
Tavion.
That was the methodology, and it worked.
It's all
Boxer,
about
what
the
you doing?
North American title.
Why have you gone to bed? Go to.
What a match. What a fight between these two men, all for the prestigious North American Championship. And what a drop kick thrown by Bourne, turning right back around. Big uppercut. Following it up, the champion dropping the challenger. Center of the ring into the cover to retain his title on it.
Well, Tavion kicking out to that.
It takes that bounce back ability of Miles Bourne that he has made his own signature here in NXT. And of course, no one knows it better
Ah,
than his former training.
Miles Bourne
partner,
sending Tavion to the outside.
Slipping out the hands of Heights, who was in full control moments ago.
We talk about a turning point for Heights in his career. Let's talk about a turning point. Maybe
Ah,
an overhead belly.
no real belly to belly.
And you
By Tavion 2 miles.
drive out of the lungs of Miles Bourne.
Both men know each other so well. They both knew they were in for a real fight tonight. No easy wins, but that count is starting to climb.
Referee at 5. Heights knows he's got to get Bourne back to the ring. The count broken at 6. And this might be his best opportunity to finally crown himself champion in that left shoulder off the mat.
And this is crucial time now for both men, but especially the challenger. You have to be merciless here. Pick up the pace with everything you've got.
Ah.
I know you are hurting inside.
Miles
I know you're
planted.
exhausted, but there is gold on the line and a chance to make
Tavion going to the top.
career. Take it, Tavion.
We don't see Heights go to the
Ah,
top
first
often.
blast.
Hit that splash.
1,
Wasn't
2.
it almost though was able to put a championship around his waist.
These two are so well matched, and that has to be what really frustrates Tavion Heights. He just wants that gold so badly here.
Driven to
For a German super.
too much suplex to Tavion.
Bourne right now, showing you what made him a champion.
Ah.
And who credits Ethan Page for helping him realize his potential. But it's Heights who's trying to realize his here right now.
My boy, Hoisted. Oh, oh.
God.
Bourne again.
Bourne again.
Nowhere.
1, 2, 3, and he's doing is still the men's North America champion, Miles Bourne.
Unreal.
Well, that was about as devastating an ending for Tavion Heights as is possible after he thrown so much the way of Miles Bourne. And let's face it, for the majority of the match, Tavion Heights was in control. A flash Bourne again. But Tavion Heights just couldn't see coming. And this has slipped away from the challenger. And Miles Bourne hats off to you, sir.
And a nice show of sportsmanship between these two. Tavion will take his career to new heights. Tonight wasn't the night, however. Your heart goes out to the challenger, but a lot of respect goes to the man who is still champion.
Miles Bourne, congratulations on retaining
Well, we're getting interviewed now.
North American Championship. Can you tell me, how are you feeling right now?
I'm uncomfortable, Emily. You know, I fought my hardest out there. And Tavion, you know, we push each other every day to become the best version of ourselves. Tonight, he pushed me to become a better champion. Now I know Tavion is going to get himself a championship, but unfortunately for him, it's not tonight. This North American Championship is the most important thing that I have. I've had this title for 4 months now. And it doesn't matter if you're friend or your foe. This title, I'm going to hold it for a long, long time.
You can hear the NXT Universe. That man truly is an inspiration. Miles proving he was indeed born to be champion. But from one champion to another, that is our women's champion. Coming up in moments, it's our main event, Vice Gray for the NXT Women's title.
And your last match here, of course, will be Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray for the Women's NXT Championship. Who you got? And then we're going to a commercial break. You guys know what that means. It does indeed mean this. That's right, Protein Teach Goldman's 1, Protein Teach Goldman's 1, and this. So yes, like, share, subscribe, guys.
Off, we are just getting started.
A one-of-a-kind event lands in the Lone Star State. Feels like getting any regular than AAA Lucha Libre. NXT Heatwave.
This one is going to be wild.
Back to back.
The WWE Universe is alive tonight.
Two massive shows. One unforgettable Sunday. AAA Lucha Libre and NXT Heatwave in Edinburgh, Texas. Tickets on sale Wednesday, July 8th.
Oh, that is huge news. A special event coming to Texas Sunday, August 30th. AAA NXT Heatwave back-to-back tickets go on sale Wednesday, July 8th. That is our very next premium live event coming your way on the CW. Vic Tusk alongside Wade Barrett. I mean, that is huge news here tonight.
NXT AAA Fusion on the One Roof Fest. You've got to bring me back for that one, please. Please, I'll pay you. Whatever.
I don't necessarily know about all that, but right now, let's get back outside to our very own Blake Howard.
As we welcome you back outside here on the official Great American Bash Watch Party, right outside the Performance Center. Blake Howard, Dave LaGreca, Kevin Owens join us, guys. What an incredible night it's been. Free live event on the CW, going right up against a huge
checking it again in with Blake Howard, Dave LaGreca, and Kevin Owens.
Kendall Gray on my shirt. Let's go, new champion.
I think Lolo's going to retain, as I stated earlier, that no title will change up.
So far, you're right.
I know.
So far, you're right.
That's mostly what
Earlier, you did say no new champions tonight, but I do think we might be in that realm right now.
I disagree with you, and we'll see. Lolo will make me right. I'm not worried about it.
All right, that's coming down, of course, in our main event here tonight, guys. Incredible night thus far. Any big takeaways from the Great American Bash? Miles Bourne, for me, what we just saw from him. Miles Bourne, he's been a warrior. He's been great. The journey's been fantastic. He's amazing.
I think the main takeaway I have is Tatum Paxley is very, very tough and very hard to do. They like that, see?
They love Tatum Paxley.
I'm also right about that.
And Kale, earlier on, you were talking about that huge dark state implosion. Dion Lennox, Saquon Sugar. Saquon coming away with a victory, but didn't exactly reach there.
You know, anytime you see a group implode, it's great. I love it personally. I've never turned on anyone in my life, but this isn't stand-up comedy, but yeah, it's always good for everybody.
Always hear the truth there from Kevin Owens, and of course, women's speed title on the line, and we saw Ren Sinclair walk away and still women's speed champion. I thought she dominated, you know, and there was no doubt in my mind, and there was still some time for Ren, but she still won. I love it. She came away with the victory, and of course, we've been enjoying this watch party all evening long with the NXT Universe. And we've also seen one of our tag teams, Tank and Tank, they've been grilling all night, the official host of our watch party.
Tank, we out here now on the tailgate party.
Absolutely beautiful. Belly Boy's officially in. I know you guys been grilling all night. How's the Great American Bash been for Hackett?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. I mean, Daria and Taylor went to war. Am I right? I mean, I'm thinking it could be match of the night, but we had the main event.
I mean, not if Kendall Gray and Lola Vice have something to say. We are about to see another battle, another war, two hungry individuals. But the great thing about a Sunday night on the CW Championship action is that 2 days later, we got more championship action on the CW on a Tuesday night. I mean, we're talking Vanity Project and taking on Galeno and Wagner Jr. I want to see them. I want to see Vanity Project get tossed around the ring. But not just that, our stand and deliver teammate E.K. Prosper is in the ring, taking on Vikingo for the Latin American title. I mean, I can't think of anything. He deserved it more. He deserved it. He earned it. He's been working his tail off since the day he got here when he was on Evolve.
Oh, Keanu Carver rocking up on the scene.
No, man, he deserved it. He's been working his tail off the whole time, man.
He got here. E.K. Prosper.
No, he just asked. No, hey, Cam, we're having a good time. Take it easy, man. I
mean, he did beat you, so I think he earned something. Yeah, he beat you. Yeah, no, he beat something.
Oh! Fingers went to a table. Damn! Oh!
In 2022, I was the biggest signing of the year. I had to learn what it meant to earn my place in this division.
It's going to a long reader, guys, but be back on your screens when the match starts. The match and entrances. I'll be back on your screen soon enough, though.
Women's division is full of girls ready for their moment. And they all want my NXT Women's Championship. You can take your shot, but all that's going to get you is knocked out and then dance on.
So if anyone's up next, it's me. I'm not going to stand here and tell everybody why I deserve the NXT Women's Championship. Because I've already proven it. Your new Raw Women's Champion has officially arrived.
Kendall Gray, the Iron Survivor. The world, man. Oh, Shades of Gray. And Gray's gonna get another crack at the gold.
When people look in the history books 20 years from now, they're going to see the name Kendall Gray. And I won't stop until I get my hands on the NXT Women's Championship.
Kind of that inspiration you feel, the desire to change the guard, I did that for you. This is the first time there's two crossover female fighters at the top of NXT. I will beat you, and you will learn what it means to humble yourself, put your head down the same way I had to so many times.
From the light that shine the brightest here, one thing is for sure. I failed.
Kendall Gray is headed. There was a tap, but there was also a three. Who's challenging for the women's title?
I'm trying to redeem myself from New York.
You see it from New York. You crumble under pressure, and on Sunday, I'll show you why I'm number one and you're number two. Kendall Gray will push this women's division further. Then it will be when Lola Vice is done. And I'm not done yet.
The two biggest crossover athletes in NXT history collide. Gray, Vice, but this time for a women's championship at the Great American Bash. Here we go. NXT Women's title. It's our main event of the Great American Bash.
Okay, looks like I'm going to take another breather. We're getting another commercial break here. We'll go ahead and play this. And the right protein teas, Gumman's one, protein teas, Gumman's one, and this. All right, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I am going to take a quick breather.
He can take, tried earlier to run down what's going to happen this Tuesday, so let's try it again. He's big, he's bad, he'll body slam your dad, and perhaps Jackson Drake. Mason Rook, we're going to make an example out of Brass Drake Tuesday on NXT. As for Jada Parker, she'll be pulling up this Tuesday to face Carmen Petrovic. Petrovic vowed to Natty earlier to end Jada. Can she keep her promise? We'll all find out this Tuesday on NXT. Also, in 48 hours, a pair of titles will be defended. There you see the challengers on the right. They're looking to dethrone the Vanity Project for the NXT Tag Team Championships this Tuesday live on NXT. And we also learned earlier that this is set in stone. EK Prosper will challenge Ido Del Vikingo for the AAA Latin American title. It's all live on NXT with a little international feel this Tuesday. And we've had a little international flavor that has been felt here tonight at the Great American Bash.
North American champion.
Sounds from around the world as we are live tonight in Orlando inside the Performance Center. And what a night it has been thus far for our champions. They are 4 for 4 here at the Great American Bash as we are seconds away from our main event here live tonight.
Gentlemen, it's now time for your main event!
A lot has been made Among the
Good
number
girl.
of championship opportunities this woman has had, as you see, her family is here live tonight. But Wade, she has earned each and every one.
Yeah, you earn your chance, then in my book, you deserve your shot. But with that being said, sooner or later, you've got to accept that if you can't convert those
Kendall Gray making her way out here first.
you don't belong in the championship conversations. There are going to be tough questions for Kendall Gray if she does not get it done tonight.
Deep breath from the challenger before she walked into the ring for Kendall Gray. This is her third chance at the NXT Women's Championship.
I'm making a big run and there's the reigning, defending NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice.
These two competed in a no contest in New York. The wrestling world, Wade, has been waiting for this rematch. When we talk about Kendall's family, Lola Vice's family is here as well. That is Lola's mother. 10 years, cancer-free today. It has been a very emotional day for our champion as she tries to compose herself before heading into this main event.
And what a main event star she has turned herself into. This place just enraptured with Lola Vice, a woman who is quite simply an ass-kicking machine, ready to dominate NXT for many, many more months to come.
Wearing the pinstripes of the New York Yankees, she might need a home run knockout blow to knock out the challenger. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. It's for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kendall Gray. And her opponent from Miami, Florida. She is one half of a AAA mixed tag and the NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice.
Third straight year, the women have main evented at least one night of the Great American Bash. You go back to 2024, Roxanne Perez successfully defended the women's title on night one. Fatal Influence was in the main event against Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace last year, and we are here right now.
Well, let's imagine away we go. Let's go. Let's get into this one, shall we?
And here we go. We've locked up and Wade. What does it tell you that these two were chosen by Shawn Michaels to main event the first premium live event on broadcast television?
What a pat on the back for these two. That is a rubber stamping from top brass that says, we know you two are the future. We know you two can be the face.
Wasn't trying to out wrestle each other, of course, trying to get in the ground game. Kendall takes Lola down.
And heights as well. You start to break these two down. Whose style do you favor? Grace
Lola takes Kendall down.
Or Vice's MMA and striking ability?
Follow the old school. I'm always going to go with the grappler because the grappler can dominate the body in
Wait for submission. Trying to lock it in right now.
Lola trying to lock in an armbar.
Best job to fight free and does.
The grappler can control the body and control the fight. The problem is, we know that Lola Vice is just one knockout shot away from winning this thing. You simply at no point in a fight can ever write off Lola Vice, and that is why she's so damn good to watch.
Sinclair, Gray's biggest supporter. Ironically, both those would face this event in 2024. Both could leave tonight champions, as Sinclair was able to successfully defend her speed championship earlier tonight.
Lola takes Kendall down again. 1, 2.
And a kick out.
TV, sorry. Been a long day, sorry guys.
Ducks to water, and this has been spectacular from the word go.
Kendall Gray earned this chance by defeating Kalani Jordan, the same Jordan who submitted Lola Vice. Believes this was her main event. Kendall believes that she earned this, but Kalani believes this was her title match. That's also the same Kalani Jordan, who had to be separated from Tatum Paxley earlier tonight.
Ah.
I'll tell you right now, I've watched
Lawler taking it to Kendall.
developmental systems in WWE, and just when I think the
Ah.
level has peaked, these two
Well,
go down further.
Nice shot by Kendall right now, trying to control the body of Lola Vice. And Lola, you got to imagine the emotional toll. We talked about her mother who was sitting here ringside to the right, but she defended this title 24 hours ago in AAA, a historic match. You have to imagine the travel, the media, two brands at the
big kick
But that might have
by
been
Lola to Kendall. Oh, no, kick to the back.
into the spine, and now Lola is focused. She's squared up, and she's looking to knock out Kendall Gray.
Oh, this is the moment for Lola Vice. Cut that opening, and you know she exploits it every time you mention the fact that she was competing in AAA yesterday.
All right, Lola
No signs of tiredness.
smacking the hell out of Kendall here.
Whatsoever. That is impressive, and that will help her in good stead, regardless of how this match turns out.
Give me a couple of seconds here, a couple of seconds.
Lola Vice. Lola Vice is perhaps a fool's errand, but it seems to be working for Kendall Gray, and that is a mental shot towards Vice saying, hey, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of your shots either, but that might be changing rapidly.
Talk about Lola and what she has competed in. Kendall Gray, this is her third premium live event. She also battle tested another arm drag by Lola Vice, coming right back in, champion, taking it to the challenger. I don't want to look ahead, but you got to be thinking in the back of Kendall Gray's mind. If she loses, if she comes up short, she goes way to the end of the line for the NXT women's side.
And if she doesn't, there will be a riot in the women's locker room that goes all the way to Robert Stone's door. Simply put, the women's division here in NXT is thriving right now, and there are too many talented women for Kendall Gray to get yet another shot if this
Shoulders
doesn't
down.
turn down.
As we saw in New York City, Madison Square Garden in its shadows, these two went back and forth, tit for tat. Such an evenly matched up contest that everyone's been waiting for these two to go one-on-one once more. And again, you're seeing that human game of chess play out here at the Great American Bash.
And there were some comments last week from Lola Vice that said, look, Kendall, you're going to run this place one day, but you're only going to run it once I leave, once I choose to leave NXT. That is how much respect Lola Vice has for Kendall Gray.
Lola pulling Kendall out the ring. Oh, big uppercut by Kendall. Tossing Lola back in.
And I'll ask you, has Lola earned her place here in NXT?
Yeah, Kalani joining in involved. Ren Sinclair trying to stop her.
Trying to ruin this main event.
Kendall Gray distracted. Lola takes advantage of the big kick.
Could be pivotal there, right in the gut.
And following it right is Lola Vice. In control of the match and in control
Lola's taking out Kendall.
of the NXT women's division.
What's happened to the sound? Why has he gone so quiet? Oh, there we are.
Hanging in the balance, of course. Kendall Gray has had championship success. She was the first ever WWE Evolve Women's
Big
champion.
suplex. Oh,
A different ballgame.
Lola looking for the three amigos.
There was someone like Lola Vice. Lola Vice, who is a champion here, who has competed on a number of different events, who was in the Women's Royal Rumble this past year, who is a double champion, holding one half of the mixed tag team titles in AAA right now with Mr. Atlanta.
And there are levels to this game, Big Josie. We talked about a lot of events in the history of Lola Vice and Kendall Gray, but this is an absolute feat for both.
Can Lola come rushing in? Oh, roll up. 1, 2. No.
Champion able to kick out.
Let me take a quick pee break. A few seconds, guys. A few seconds.
This moments ago, and we got interrupted by Kalani Jordan. No surprise. Is the pressure building internally in Lola Vice?
No doubt about it. Look, you've got to accept when you are the champion at this level, you have a giant bullseye on your back at all times. Even more so perhaps at NXT, where success Needs to beat.
Another cover, and a kick out.
You win, you're heading off to the promised land. You're going to get major opportunities down the line with Raw and SmackDown. You lose, and in 12 months' time, who knows where your career will end up. Sometimes it's not good.
Take a moment right now as the NXT Universe starting to rally in this match. Another cover, another kick out. Describe the feeling for those watching around the world. The feeling of that target that grows on your back when you're a champion.
It's what you think you always want. I want that gold. You know what? The first several weeks is pretty damn cool. Everyone wants a piece of me, including the media, and of course the locker room. They want what I've got. I feel special. But after weeks and months of that, it grinds you down, and the body starts hurting. The demands don't slow down, and the challenges never slow down either.
When did you ever hold a title for months and months?
How dare you, Vic Joseph?
And both women have the same thought process, running right into each other with the NXT Women's title hanging in the balance in this main event matchup.
You're a piece of garbage. You're a piece of garbage, Vic Joseph. Slap you right now.
So about the NXT Women's title, this is the main event of the Great American Bash. Kendall Gray, the challenger, having her third crack at the title. Lola Vice, the champion, who has been wanting to be champion for so long. So proud to carry this brand wherever she goes around the world, not just here, but in AAA, where she's also a champion. And there's that MMA fighting. There's that strong style kicks. And right now, wherever Booker T is, he's about to short circuit.
Lola Vice going to hip attack. Planet Kendall Gray.
And Lola back in for a second.
And the hip attack.
Gray is rocked. Lola Vice, moments away.
Back suplex.
NXT Women's title.
Lola Vice is just a mix of blitz and danger in one perfect package. And what a performance it's been. But don't Kendall off yet.
Nice German suplex as well. And look, you have admired the evolution of Lola Vice from afar.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Turned up in NXT, a hell of a striker, incredibly dangerous. Great.
Kendall Gray pulling down the straps.
A lot of rough edges, and now find a weakness. Good luck with that.
Charging in, and now it appears that Kendall entering that gray zone, just tossing around.
Tossing Lola around.
For Lola Vice, she's not used to. Kendall Gray right now is being the aggressor in this matchup, and Lola turning it around with a
Lola now the German suplexes.
Hands grasped. Nice standing switch by Gray.
And Kendall, Kendall,
right now showing
some of her own, but keeping hold. No.
On this brand to follow the footsteps of Rhea Ripley, to follow the footsteps of Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Becky Lynch, and others as they are leaving
the one Mike, Lola.
Main event.
And this is a mentally tough spot for both women to be in. We just saw Lola Vice absolutely peppering Kendall Gray with repeated strikes, but Kendall bouncing straight back with grappling offense of her own. Both women throwing their best, and both women have been equal to it. There is nothing between them here.
And if this turns into a slugfest this late in the matchup, Wade, I think you got to credit.
Probably going back and forth to one another.
Where Kendall needs to be right now. But that's the brilliance of Lola. She's turned it into a slugfest.
Oh, she answered right back, though, to Gray with a super kick under the jaw. Charging in. Oh!
With all that flying momentum of Kendall Gray, just a bullseye shot from Lola.
Right into the midsection, following it up for the second time.
Kendall, the ankle lock outside the ring.
Lola's mom, that ankle lock is cinched in. Kendall can't win the championship on the outside, however. During her momentum right there, stepping up. And with shades of gray right out here.
Shades of gray by Kendall, but getting outside the ring.
The NXT Universe is starting to rise to their feet.
And Kendall still just bounced off the mat, but she is refusing to be denied here. Bring yourself through this. Show us how tough you are. Be rapacious in this moment.
Somehow able to break that count here at 8. This matchup going to continue.
Kendall up to the top. No. Super. Didn't do the ankle lock.
Once again, ankle lock cinched in. Is Lola gonna tap? Is Lola gonna quit? Center of the ring. Oh, had to roll through. Right into her own ankle lock.
A little advice, an ankle lock on Kendall.
Gray trying to roll through. Sit down, shifting weight, kick out. Gray though transitioning, trying to get that arm wide. Oh, gotta break that grip.
If this thing gets extended, we might have a new champ and a new face of the brand here, but tonight,
there's that MMA background of Lola Vice. Now she's also looking for an arm bar. Kendall Gray implementing the same strategy that Lola Vice did, trying to keep that hand grasped as tight as she can. Not allowing Lola to extend that arm, shifts weight, shoulders down, had to relinquish the hold to kick out.
physically so well conditioned, but the
Kendall, Lola taking Kendall down. Is she gonna tap?
I'm trying to see right now. I don't necessarily know if Kendall has any sort of breakage. Trying to roll through, shoulders down.
Kendall escapes, puts in a sleep of her own.
Absolutely ridiculous. Rear naked choke, locked in, hold for hold.
Rear naked choke.
Claim the gold here.
So many smooth transitions between these two women that are indeed showing you what they are capable of. The talent stop anybody can track all the way from the front.
When you're locked in deep in a choke, whatever it takes. Both women
Kendall got the knee up. Another moves out. All the moves out the way. Big kick. 1, 2.
Another kick out. And that was close. But Lola's been here before. Goes right into another submission.
Looking in the guillotine.
Hooks are in too, and it's either a tap out or a pass out here for Kendall Gray, who has been superb. Wait up.
Oh, remember in New York City, there's that Northern
On the lines. 1, 2. No.
Was the pin, and Lola will
It's the triangle choke.
So it's right in now looking for a triangle, and I don't know if it's cinched in perfectly yet, but now she's got it locked in, and she is squeezing the championship life.
1, 2. Oh, no. Lola kicking out of that.
Gray's like a bloody magician here. She keeps
Back fist.
double kick.
Double pin.
Double pin. Double kick out.
Take another look. That back fist won Lola the title. That elbow, I don't even want to say it was inadvertent. It's just what happened. And then both women presence of mind and somehow kicking out. This is why NXT has the best women's division in the world. These two, the focal point. These two, center stage. These two with their name in the marquee. Main event of Great American Bash. Exchanging right now, shot after shot, blow after blow. Elbow doesn't connect. Right back in, back fist.
Rolling out. Getting on that. Go.
Shades of Gray.
Shades of Grey. 1, 2, 3.
Wins gold.
And your new NXT Women's Champion, Kendall Gray.
Oh man, from an athletic standpoint, the caliber of both women off the charts. But Kendall Gray, industrial levels of willpower and drive, created a new champ. This was the moment it looked like a double KO, a double counter, maybe even a double pin. But both women instinctively, just in the nick of time, kicked it out.
And then you see this exchange. Lola Vice would duck one too many. Bam, look for that back fist. Was countered and then out of nowhere. A springboard, shades of Gray. Third time the charm. As there comes Ren Sinclair to celebrate as both these women walk into tonight with one dream. That dream was to both walk out champion. You see, obviously, the champion, former champion, accepting what just happened. Lola Vice put her heart on the line. What a fight. What a match. What a night.
That was a main event Extreme distinction at any level, and the future is so bright below the base, and indeed, of course, the new champ, Kendall Gray.
And on tonight, we celebrate tradition of the past. Tony D'Angelo, Miles Bourne, and Kendall Gray prove that the future is now here on NXT.
So I give NXT, so my rating is going to be I'm going to say a half thumbs up. So guys, remember to share, like, subscribe. And always remember, it is Ricky J bringing really bites to the fight.